Hello, my name is Mrs. Robinson and I'm the BTEC Sports Leader at Madeley Academy. Today I'm going to talk to you about the different courses available in sport at Madeley Academy. So we offer the single award and the double award in PE. The single award is the extended certificate in sport and it is 4 units. We have 2 PE lessons a week and each of those lessons are 3 hours long. If you take the double course, you're studying 9 units, that's the diploma in sport, and you have 4 3-hour lessons in sport a week. At Madeley Academy, we cash our units each year. So if you're the single award, in 6-1, you will do the certificate in sport, and then you will get a grade for that. We then top up, so you would do the extended certificate in 6-2. What that means is that if you leave the academy in 6-1, you leave with a qualification, you leave with half an A level. That's the same with the double award. You do the extended certificate in 6-1, and then you would top up to the diploma in sport, meaning again, if you left in 6-1, that you would leave with 1 A level, the extended certificate in sport. And what that does is it just gives you a backup if you have to, for any reason, leave the academy halfway through your 6th form time. To attend the academy, you have to have Key Stage 4 grades, you have to have a Grade 5 GCSE PE or a BTEC Level 2 Sport Merit grade. However, we will still take students if you haven't previously studied sport. What we ask for is we ask for someone who's a keen sportsman and someone who shows a great interest in sport. So if you haven't studied sport before, please don't let that put you off. Please still come along and you can apply to take part in the BTEC Sport at the Academy. In the BTEC qualifications, they are coursework based and they are exam based. At Madeley, we always sit our exams in January and then we resit in June. Some of the units that you're going to study. Unit 1, Anatomy and Physiology. That is an external assessment in an exam. Within the Anatomy and Physiology, you will study the cardiovascular system, the muscular system, the skeletal system, the respiratory system, and the energy systems. And you'll look at how the systems work together and the long-term and short-term adaptations that these have on the body. You'll also look at sporting movements and the analysis of sporting movements, looking at how the muscles and the skeletal system work together to perform different movements. Unit 2, Fitness Training and Programming. This again is another exam unit. This is slightly different to the Anatomy and Physiology exam because it's a half-seen paper. So in December, we get a pre-release scenario, which gives us a little bit of information about an individual. And then in January, we sit the exam, following up on the information that we've gathered. So the Unit 2 exam, Fitness Training and Programming, is based around looking at an individual and looking at their current health status. We look at lifestyle factors. Do they smoke? Do they drink alcohol? What's their stress levels like? How much sleep do they get? And we also look at health screening results such as blood pressure, BMI, waist to hip, and resting heart rate. We have to compare this data to normative data, and then from looking at whether their lifestyle is good or bad, we have to suggest modifications for improvement. From this, we also look at their diet, and we also create a 6-week training program trying to make the individual have a healthier lifestyle and improve their fitness levels as well. Some coursework units that we take part in. Unit 3, Professional Development in the Sports Industry. This is where you get to explore different careers in sport. You get to look at the different routes that you can choose to go into different careers, and you get to look at the promotions that are available within different careers. Once you've chosen a career pathway, you then look at the qualifications required and you look at your current skill set and then what you need to do to achieve that career pathway. The second half of the assignment is where you take part in a job application process. So this is quite interesting and really prepares you for the outside world. You complete a job application, you complete an interview, and you will also take part in some kind of micro teaching, micro coaching session as well. On the flip side, you also act as the business, so the interviewer. So you will look at interviewing students and also preparing documents such as job adverts, person specifications and job descriptions. Unit 7, practical sports performance. This is a great practical unit, and you look at the individual and team sports. You have to be able to perform in an individual and team sport, showing your skills, tactics, and applying these in a competitive situation. You develop knowledge of the rules and regulations in sports. And then once you've performed, we then look at the other side, the performance analysis. We look at video analysis, we look at SWOT analysis, and we look at performance analysis for both your own performance in individual and team sports and other people's performance in individual and team sports. You then have to create an action plan to suggest further improvements within these areas. Additional double units that you would study include skill acquisition in sport, business in sport, which is another external exam, sports leadership, rules and regulations, and sports coaching. At the Academy, we pride ourselves in the fact that we get extremely good BTEC sport results. The majority of our students achieve distinction star or distinction grades. Nationally, across the country, students tend to get, 25% of students tend to get a distinction or above. At Madeley Academy, between 90 and 100% of our students each year tend to get a distinction or a distinction star. So we really push our students to try and achieve the best grade that that is available to them in order to progress on to university or the career pathway of their choice. In addition to the BTEC Sport course, we also offer enrichment activities. Now, when times are normal, we have things such as first aid courses available at school. However, currently we're offering our students online courses which they could take part in. For example, in the past, we've had students taking part in personal training qualifications. Other courses that are available to our students at the moment are things such as sports nutrition and also sports massage. What this does is it gives you more opportunities and allows you to have more information to put on your CV so that when you go out into the working world, your CV stands above the other students. The facilities that we have at Madeley Academy are brilliant. We have a very modern fitness suite. We have an AstroTurf, we have lots of field space, we have 10 tennis courts, netball courts, and a sports hall. We're extremely lucky for the facilities that we have at the Academy. At Madeley Academy, Wednesday afternoons is our afternoon for extracurricular activity. We have football teams which take part in English Schools Cup and also county leagues. We also offer fitness Monday to Thursday after school. There are other opportunities in sports. If we can get enough for a netball team, we enter netball tournaments, etc. So if there's a demand for a sport, we make sure that we provide fixtures for these different areas. The destinations that our students take part in after leaving the Academy include sport-related university degrees, sports apprenticeships, and going into direct employment. The career pathways that you can look to take part in once finishing your BTEC Sport course include teaching, coaching, personal training, and leisure management. If you have any further questions about BTEC Sport at Madeley Academy, please don't hesitate to get in touch and we will answer any questions that you have. Thank you.